Hey everyone, it's me, Ruby Collins, and today, or right at this moment, I am the angry black woman. And it's not, and I'm not angry, but I'm annoyed. Let's just say the annoyed black woman. Here's my story. I was at Target about a few minutes ago, and I went to go buy some clippers for my son because they're going to cut their hair. They're going to learn to cut their hair. And as I was buying the clippers, there was these two gentlemen standing there, two black guys standing there. One worked there, and the other one was just maybe a patron. And I kind of seized a quick moment to ask him quickly where the clippers would be. Oh, I gotta take this call. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I don't remember. I think I do remember. I was saying that there was two guys, right? One worked there, one was a patron, and I was passing, and I seized a quick opportunity to ask him where I can find the clippers. Sure enough, they both looked at me like I had two heads, because the feeling that I got was, how dare you interrupt us right now? I'm helping this this guy out right now, and you just interrupted me. So it was one of those things. And he said, he looked at me, they both were looking at me like, whatever. The other guy was like, and then the guy who worked there was like, I said, and then finally the guy who worked there said, I'm helping someone. I said, all right, never mind. I'll go look for it myself, because I knew he was getting to that. When the time that they took to go, they could at least said, well, it's on aisle 17, blah, 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 yada, yada. No, he didn't. He said, I'm helping someone, and I just cut him off and just said, forget it, I'll look for it myself. So I walked down the aisle, and I'm looking through the aisles, looking to see where I could find these clippers. I did not see any clippers, so I said, oh, shoot, I cannot find these clippers. Let me go back over there and see if he's finished talking and let him know I couldn't find it. Sure enough, I'm walking back, and I see that he's talking to this white woman. And they're both at attention, and they're waiting. He's giving her directions. He's telling her something. He's pointing somewhere. And I said, oh, no, he didn't. I walked up really quickly and caught him. I said, excuse me. I said, I stopped you a little while ago. I interrupted quickly just to ask you if you can quickly give me some directions for the clippers. And both of you looked at me like I had two heads. I said, but the white woman stood, I said it loudly, but the white woman stood up in front of you, asked you a question, and I see you guys stood at attention and gave her directions. I said, that's the problem. And then he stopped, he says, oh, he looked at the guy, they both looked at each other, and they both were like stunned. They couldn't say anything. And he started saying, it's over, it's aisle 17, and it's in there, and you go to the left, you move to the right, and you left. And I said, thank you. We have to love each other. That's why they love each other. They love each other. We got to love each other. Thank you. And I walked off. Then you want to say, why is he the angry black man or the angry black woman? Angry black man or angry black woman. Why? We're not angry, but it's irritating. It's frustrating. It's upsetting that most of you need to read. You know what? I had that book and someone stole it. The Willie Lynch Letters. Willie Lynch Letters, people. Read it. We are still doing the same brainwashing, conditioning nonsense that was taught to us 400 years ago during slavery. Now, it still exists. So those of you who want to ignore it and pretend that everything is good, everything is well, everything is not well. I'm a grown-ass woman, and I know that everything is not well. And yes, now let me get to the spiritual side of me. We don't hold on to that, because the spiritual side of me knows that there's a higher power, there's a bigger power than all of this nonsense that's taking place. But we got to get and understand what the conditioning of 400 years has done to the ordinary, average black and white person. What is done to us, that we do not see it. We are conditioned. We just don't understand it. We think it's normal. It's not normal. Once you begin to read the Willie Lynch letters that I stumbled upon, and read and watch some of Dr. Boyce videos, Dr. Boyce Watkins, Dr. Boyce Watkins videos. You know, maybe you get a better understanding. It's not about hating one another. It's about learning to uncondition ourselves from the 400 years of slavery, which mentally still exists, and we're continuing to perpetuate that same behavior today. How are you going to look at me like I have two heads when I stop to ask you a question, but when the white woman comes and asks you a question, you stand at attention and give her directions? That will piss you off. It will upset you. It would frustrate you. It would make you go, We will never get it. But I know that we will get it because I got it. I got it. I got it. That's it. Gotta go. Love you all. And I want to put my angry black woman hair on today. Bye. Love you all. Black, white, Asian, all in between. It's about love. I said they love each other. They love each other. Everyone loves each other. We all need to learn to love ourselves. Learn to love yourself. Then we can also love other people and accept everyone's differences. Love you all.